Hi everyone, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa, and today I am going to show you how I'm using the Binding Baby to bind the Disappearing 9-Patch quilt that I have quilted. And oh my goodness, I am tired. I'm ready for this quilt to be done. Feels like it's never ending. Anyway, so I was going to show you how I cut the strips with my Quilt Go electric cutter. However, I ended up cutting the strips manually on my own. So I did 2.5-inch strips for the binding for this quilt. I'm just trying to get this done, and so I didn't want to have to learn something new while I'm in the middle of this, because I've been very frustrated with this project for a very long time, as you know. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to show you how the Binding Baby is working. She's awesome. I love it. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a quilt label, and I will put it on the back of this quilt as I go around and sew and finish up the binding, and then this quilt will be done, and I will wash it, and then I will take pictures of it and I will show it to you. So that's where we're at. So I hope you enjoy this. It's going to be very short because it's just going to be me putting the binding on the quilt. You've seen me do this in other videos, but I wanted to show you how the Binding Baby works. So let's get started. Here we go. As you can see, she's got my binding on it. I've been binding this quilt already for a little bit. I am just folding my edge so I can start my next corner here. And I'm going to make sure that I have this right. Oh, I did want to show you something here. I knew there was a reason I was doing this. Yes, I did want to show you. Pop a pin in here just to hold this right now. So last night I went ahead and just kind of went around the whole quilt, and after I trimmed up the quilt and squared it off, I went through with an overlocking stitch and stitched along the edge just to keep this clean and to keep it from flipping when I'm doing the binding, because sometimes it can flip and then you get a mess going. So I did want to show you that I have done that as well. So first time I've done that, believe it or not. I don't know why I haven't done it before, because it is making my life a lot easier. So imagine that. Learning new things every day. There we go. So you can see the Binding Baby here. And all my binding is up off the floor, which is fantastic because I usually have a big wad of it either over my shoulder or on my lap, and it always tends to fall on the floor and pick up a ton of fuzz. So as you can see, there she is. She's moving. And all I did, how I got all the binding on the Binding Baby, was I just took when I ironed the binding and then ironed it in half, I just wound it on her. I just wound it on the little peg. You can see that there's like a little slit here. That's where you stick the binding in, and then when you need it. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad I have it. It's making it a lot easier to do this part of it, the quilting. Yay for easier. I'm still having to kind of, I still have to be mindful here of what I'm doing, but And this, I'm glad I did this to my edges too. I'm glad I did that overcast stitch because it really is helping the quilt to lay a lot flatter. It's helping my binding to lay a lot flatter. And I usually have some issues with uneven binding, but this time I am not. So if you're not doing this to your quilts, you might want to start. It really does help, especially in the binding process. All right, that's it. So you've seen how the little binding baby works, and I am going to finish binding this quilt. I've got thread everywhere. I'm going to finish binding the quilt, just like I told you I was going to. And then I'm going to do the label and finish it all up. I'm just going to go off camera and do this because I need to. I need to focus. So I hope you liked seeing how the binding baby works. I'm pretty happy with it, like I said. And so that's all I have. So if you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. I also have a private Facebook group with the link down in the description box if you'd like to join me there if you're on Facebook. And if you'd like to purchase any other products that you've seen that I use, they're also down in the description box with the links to purchase. And the binding baby is in there. And then that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to get notified of each time that I post a new video, go to the main page of the Crafty author, and next to the subscribe button you'll see the little bell. You click that and you'll be able to choose your notifications there. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you guys on Sewing Talk Tuesday. Bye-bye. After I was finished with the quilt, I went ahead and washed it in cold water, and I used these color catchers. I used 3 of them. I washed the quilt twice because there was some bleeding of colors, and then I dried it on a gentle cycle and then hung it over the railing on my stair railing to dry. So I highly recommend these.